big, beautiful, loving planet called Earth. I hope this topic that I'm about to talk about, or these topics, if you will make sense to you. And it's okay that they don't. I'm just saying that I hope these topics make sense to you that I'm about to talk about. I know I just stuttered there, but I apologize. So, you can't become stronger without going through weaknesses first. You can't go through life without a few failures before it becomes a success. And both of those I want to point out something to you guys all right now. I've had my weaknesses. I've had my failures. Because every person on this planet, on this earth, that we live on, whether it's the United States, whether it's Asia, whether it's Australia, whether it's Europe, whatever country or continent or country you live within those continents, every single person has gone through weaknesses in their life, and they've become stronger and stronger after going through those weaknesses, whatever those are for you. And the same thing with failure. You can't have success without going through a few failures in life. And I've had my fair share of failures. I've had my fair share of weaknesses that I've gone through in my life. And with that, I've become stronger and better in those specific areas that I had weaknesses in before. And the same thing with the failures that I've gone through. I've turned some of those into success. And not every single weakness can be turned into a strength, and not every single failure can be turned into success. But most can, and that's what reality is. I mean, I've had my failures here on YouTube. I've had my weaknesses here on YouTube, and through those weaknesses and through those failures, I've become stronger, and I've become a success in my own way. Now, I'm not saying that I'm a success in your guys' eyes, or I'm as strong as, as someone who's, I'm not talking about strength as in physical strength, like muscles or things of that nature. I'm talking about mental strengths and mental successes. And sure, sometimes those mental successes and those mental strengths can compute to the real world as well, but not every single mental strength and not every single mental successes are going to happen within a day or within a week or within a month or within a year. And it takes time, basically, because, some of my failures and some of my weaknesses haven't been fully transformed, if you will, into successes and into strengths. But some of them have. And that's what I want you guys to understand, is that everyone that has had weaknesses and everyone who's had failures in life will tell you this, that there is a silver lining. There is a brighter outlook on life once you've gotten through those weaknesses and turned those weaknesses into strengths, or turn those failures into successes. Every single person on this planet has had weaknesses. Every single person on this planet has had failures. And it's what they did after those failures and after those weaknesses to turn them into strengths and turn them into successes. And now I know I'm repeating myself a bunch, so I'm just going to end it there. And we'll see how people perceive this or not perceive this, whatever it is. But with that being said, tomorrow the plan is to go see Blue Beetle, the comic book film, in theaters at 12:30, I think. I think that's when, 12:30 p.m. It doesn't look like there's many people that are going to be going to see it because, like I mentioned yesterday's vlog, at the end of yesterday's vlog, it is $15.50, and it's good. And I understand it's a weekend, but most of these kids are back. Most kids are back in school. Not me, but most kids that are in high school or in middle school or elementary school or junior college or things like that will be starting up their schooling this week or may have already started it. Anyways, we got a couple birthdays to wish today, so let's just dive into that. I want to wish Natalia a happy birthday. I would like to wish Anna Akana a happy birthday. Who else do we got? Let's see, who else? We've got Josephine Langford. Happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to Madeline Petch. And happy 30th birthday to Maya Mitchell. And that does it for birthdays today. We've got at least 3 tomorrow, which I'll get into for tomorrow's vlog. And everyone's love story exists out there somewhere. For me personally, or not personally, but for me, she's out there whether she's 10 miles away, she's 1,000 miles away, or even 5,000 miles away. Anywhere between 10 and 5,000 miles away from where I live currently. And I may not be able to meet her just yet, but she is out there somewhere waiting for me. Hopefully. I'm not saying she is, but if she was, someday I will go out there and do things and become more of a social butterfly instead of a hermit crab. Anyways, I will see you tomorrow with a brand new vlog, and bye-bye.